Let's open the book on page 54 to solve exercise 5. How long do you think the truce lasted? قديش بتعتقدوا بقيت هيدي الهدنة؟ Listen to part 3 and find out. Answer the questions. حنسمع الجزء الثالث لحتى نعرف قديش بقيت هيدي الهدنة ولحتى نجاوب على هيدول الأسئلة. Who was John French? What was the significance of the rifle shots? And who was Otto? خلينا نسمع tape script لحتى نقدر نجاوب على هيدول الأسئلة.
Tape script 6.10 Part 3 How the Truce Ended.
Not only was the truce more extensive than anyone has realised before, it also lasted much longer than has been believed until now. In some areas, the war started up again on New Year's Day, but in the part of the line where Harold Startin was, the truce lasted a lot longer than that.
Ours went on for 6 weeks. You can read in the history books about Sir John French when he heard of it, he were all against it, but our truce went on for 6 weeks. The Württemberg regiment, they got relieved before we did, and they told us they thought it were the Prussian Guards going to relieve them, and if it was, we should hear 3 rifle shots at intervals. And if we only heard 3 shots, we should know it were the Prussian Guards that were opposite us then, and we'd got to keep down.
Because they would be fiercer than the Württembergers?
Yes.
Can you remember particular Germans that you spoke to? Over 6 weeks, you must have made friends.
I spoke to one. Otto comes from Stuttgart, as has been over to England to see me.
So you made friends during the truce and kept in touch after the war?
We made friends during the truce and friends after.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye. Wipe the tear, baby dear, from your eye. Though it's hard to part, I know I'd be tickled to death to go. Don't cry, don't sigh. There's a silver lining in the sky. Bonsoir, au fin, cheerio, chin chin, au revoir, toodaloo, goodbye.
بعد ما خلصتوا الكويز خلينا نشوف شو المفروض يكونوا الإجابات. How long do you think the truce lasted? The truce lasted until New Year's Day in some areas, but in others it lasted for 6 weeks. ببعض الأماكن بقيت هيدي الهدنة بس لراس السنة، وبأماكن تانية بقيت الهدنة لمدة 6 أسابيع. السؤال الأول يلي كان معنا هو Who was John French؟ الإجابة هون هي Sir John French, the commander-in-chief of the British Expeditionary Force, was an opponent of the truce. Sir John French يلي كان المسؤول عن قوات البعثة البريطانية كان ضد هيدي الهدنة. أما السؤال الثاني يلي هو What was the significance of the rifle shots? The Württemberg regiment agreed to send a warning signal of 3 rifle shots when they were to be replaced by the Prussian Guards. الفريق يلي صاروا هن رفقات معهم بخلال وقت الهدنة يلي كان اسمهم Württemberg regiment اتفقوا معهم انهم يعطوا إشارة إنذار عبارة عن 3 طلقات من البندقية لما يصير وقت تبديل الجنود مع the Prussian Guards. As for the third question, which is Who was Otto? Otto was a friend Harold Startin made during the truce, who subsequently visited him in England. Otto هو الشخص يلي صار صديق لهارولد ستارتن بوقت الهدنة، حتى أنه بعد فترة إجا زاره بإنجلترا. وهيك منكون خلصنا حل exercise 5 يلي موجود on page 54.